I don't see either the Epic Game Store or Discord Nitro ever becoming even a halfway competitor to Steam. They exist purely to make Steam step up its game. There's an old episode of Louie where Louis C.K. is in talks to replace David Letterman as host of The Late Show, and they do this whole thing about how he prepares for it and make it seem like he could really get it despite other competitors also gearing up, but in the end, it turns out he was nothing more than a bargaining chip that was being groomed to make David Letterman stay on for less money. So Louis effectively took $1 million from Letterman's yearly salary, but was never destined to actually make something of himself. Steam is David Letterman, and these other marketplaces are Louis C.K. They will never actually replace the king of late night, they exist only to weaken him, which will in turn hopefully make him strengthen his resolve and become better for the competition. Now, based on Steam's hands-off approach and general disregard for content curation, you might think Steam will just sit back and let these new upstarts carve out their little chunks of the consumer populace, and maybe they can even get away with letting it happen because of how dug in we all are to Steam. Like, I'm a Steam loyalist, and I don't even think they do a good job, but I wouldn't migrate anywhere else because of the nest egg I've built for myself here. You've got the community, the level up system, the game library, the achievements. Steam is half gaming platform and half trophy shelf. Leaving it would mean leaving all your accolades behind, all your clout, your gaming legacy, basically. They probably know it too. The best that the Epic Game Store and Discord Nitro can do is be annoying, and they're doing their best, with the Epic Game Store nabbing 6-month exclusivity with Borderlands 3 on PC. The only people who are happy with this are the people who work at Epic Games, and probably half of them have Steam accounts anyway. That's right, when Borderlands 3 launches in September, Steam has to wait 6 months to get it. I'm getting it on PS4, so it doesn't affect me. It looks great, by the way. It really seems like it could end up being the best Borderlands, which would be fantastic. But the little companies are doing the only thing little companies can do to get ahead, and that's bite the big company in the ass. When it comes down to it, exclusivity is the only thing that can sell a new gaming marketplace over an already established one. People don't like to move. They don't like change. They will take a shittier, comfortable thing over a better, newer thing most of the time, assuming Epic Games and Discord Nitro are even better stores otherwise to begin with, which I have no perspective on. But as someone with no plans to move from Steam, I can only hope these new players fail every exclusivity deal they try to ink, because the people who get caught in the crossfire are the consumers who have no investment in corporate politics and just want to play all their games in as few different places as possible. Have you guys seen this new Jedi Fallen Order gameplay? New Star Wars game developed by Respawn Entertainment, same people who made Titanfall and Apex Legends, so I assumed from the outset that Fallen Order would be another Star Wars Battlefront situation where it's mostly a first-person shooter thing, but nah, dude, this game plays like the newest God of War and it's on fire. I say God of War because people will make comparisons to Souls, and they're valid, but the combat is much closer to if you just imagine Kratos with a lightsaber. The dude even throws the lightsaber at enemies and recalls it back like Kratos' axe. The dodging and parrying feel closest to God of War. This is God of Star Wars, and it's awesome. The game stars Cameron Monaghan as the Jedi you control. If he looks familiar to you, you may recognize him better as Jeremiah Valeska, aka the Joker from the Gotham TV series, which makes him such an outside-the-box pick to star in a game like this, where he plays this milquetoast good guy with a little robot friend, but it also works, so I'm not trying to talk shit about it. Throughout the game, you see your Jedi running and double jumping around, which is weird to me. Like, I saw it the first time and was like, is that a glitch? And then he double jumped again later, and I'm like, is this lore? Can Jedis double jump? I'm not a big Star Wars guy, so I don't know. As a blue lightsaber-wielding fighter, you have nice stylish combos at your disposal, and the basic stormtroopers go down in one hit, which gives you a nice sense of power. There are stronger enemies, to be sure, so you can make use of your rolls, parries, and guards, not to mention the trump card of all Jedis, the Force. The Force lets you pull enemies close to you and throw them at others. It lets you slow down time for specific enemies, stop bullets in their tracks, and then maneuver enemies into the path of those bullets if you want to be super cheeky. And the Force is also used to solve environmental puzzles. You also get experience and skill points from killing enemies, though the gameplay didn't show you spending any or what the upgrade trees look like. I've never played a Star Wars game, and I've only seen like 2 of the movies, but this is a must-have game for me now. Also, it comes out the same day as Pokemon Sword and Shield, lol. November 15th this year. Choose wisely, those of you who need to choose. I'll be posting more episodes about games and stuff as E3 goes on, so stick around, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter @SunburnedAlbino, and I'll see you guys next time.